Come in. Oh, hey there, Jen.
Hey Jack, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. I did just get back from visiting one of your stores, and as soon as I walked in, I noticed two of your employees eating their lunch at the front counter. The counter was a mess, and the whole place smelled of onions and pepperoni. Our strong belief of not allowing our employees to smoke, eat, or drink in the stores is important, and if I were a customer, I would be appalled by the cleanliness and take my business elsewhere.
I was not aware of this situation, and that kind of behavior is not acceptable. Can I ask what the manager was doing at that time?
The store manager wasn't doing anything to fix the problem, and had even apparently condoned their actions.
That's just not acceptable, and we need to bring him in here to make sure we're all on the same page to prevent this from happening again.
Yeah, I think the employees need some form of discipline. Just a warning won't get the point across.
I agree. However, I think a dismissal may be too harsh.
I've noticed that we don't have anything in our employee handbook, like guidelines. I think having a policy for counter conduct is essential for keeping our stores in order.
You're right. I want to write up a store policy for counter conduct along with the disciplinary policies so we're better prepared for situations like this in the future. As for those two employees, go buy them some Windex and paper towels. Jen, is our manager here today?
I believe so. Mr. Trump, can you come in?
Hey, Mr. Carter, how are you doing today?
I'm good, thanks. As you may know, there's been an incident at your store's location concerning a few of your employees displaying unacceptable behavior. Can you explain the situation that took place and were you okay with their actions?
Well, I was aware of the situation taking place by the employees, but didn't really think it was that big of a deal. Store wasn't really busy at that time, and I didn't really think any customers would care, to be honest.
Well, I gotta say, that's something we don't condone, and we've always felt strongly about not letting employees do this in the store. Also, the mess in the store increases the chance that a customer's order gets soiled in the store, which would be completely unacceptable. We brought you in to discuss how we are going to implement clear rules in order to prevent situations like this to occur again.
As you can see on this document added to the employee handbook, I've written a set of clear rules and regulations for our employees to follow. This policy here is specific to how we want our employees to operate at the counter. The highlighted portion specifically pertains to how we want our employees to operate behind the counter in terms of keeping it clean.
We decided that having something in clear writing would have much better communication with the employees and would help to end behavior like that which was displayed in our store. We've also written up a progressive disciplinary policy to help you and your employees keep in check.
You'll use this as directions for necessary discipline based on any rules violated by employees. Notice that the penalties start with a verbal warning. If the behavior continues, a written warning will be issued followed by a suspension. If the behavior still continues within a year of the suspension, the employee will be reviewed for termination. Also notice that there is a clear-cut timelines for the penalties.
This all sounds great. What if the employee feels that I haven't given a fair, equitable discipline?
I'm glad you asked. That is why we have also created an appeals process. It is a two-step process that incorporates management review and then a possible executive appeals review. Finally, we included a progressive discipline form for any written warnings you may need to give out.
All of these not only give us a clear guideline for discipline, but also help us handle disputes and disagreements with employees over the discipline.
Make sure to go over these new policies with your employees so that everyone understands and we are all on the same page moving forward.
Yeah, this all sounds great, and be sure to get my employees on board with it. I think this is going to make Carter Cleaning Company great again. This is going to be huge.